Test. Peep me using a comb as an attachment for my lapel mic, because the last time I used a lapel mic from my previous video, it picked up all my clothes rustling, and I don't know how to fix that right now, and I can't be bothered, so here we are. And also, you probably won't be as likely to hear the stomping around, so that'll be fun. Hi! Happy New Year! I'm 23 now. Earlier this month was my birthday, so I invited a couple of friends over to my Zoom party and surprised them with a virtual escape room.
What is this?
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh, look at it! Katie,
No! Katie, please!
But let's backtrack. I spent about 2 months writing and preparing a virtual escape room. This room consisted of a blog with a ton of posts that our esteemed guests would have to search for and comb through for clues. Plus, a few not so helpful ones.
You thought that Tina would have some answer. I would never make it that easy. Now stop it, you being movie. Wait, and this is the whole beaver.
What? Oh my god.
But before they can do that, they have to get through me. Or rather, my clone. Hi, remember her from 2017? Well, she's back with a vengeance, out to kill me and take my place, unless my friends can save the day.
Tina, we're coming for you!
That broke my brain. Tina, you're staying in the phone. I'm sorry.
Why am I doing this? Well, there's actually 3 big reasons. First, I love escape rooms. I love collaboration and solving puzzles, and spending quality time with people you care about is a big plus. I even have experience making a real-life escape room as a Halloween event for a college organization I was president of. But I've never solved one, and with the pandemic still going on, I probably won't be able to for a while. My friends and I keep saying that we're gonna solve an escape room together one day, but it's just like that promise to go ice skating. It'll never happen. The second reason is that I want to make my birthday a positive thing. I rarely seem to have good birthdays, and every year I age is another year I'm filled with existential dread, so why not make 23 a fun year? And number 3, I just wanted to prank my friends. No big deal. Now, before you come for me for springing something onto my friends that they didn't want, my Zoom party was split up into 2 segments, fun and games. If you just wanted to come for fun, your invitation was invitation. If you just wanted to come for the fun, your invitation was later in the night at 8:23 p.m. But if you wanted to come for the games, well,
You're gonna kill Tina!
but they didn't know exactly what kind of game they were in for yet. As far as they knew, it was just a normal party.
Welcome to the party. You're late!
Yeah, you're not very punctual.
This is Carly, Jess, and Will. They were all willing and able to take part in the mysterious activity I had planned. After a brief catch-up, I pretended to have some issues with the Zoom call.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do something. 1 second.
Okay.
Well, oh, okay then.
That's actually Tina just staying really still.
Yeah.
I see through mind games.
In reality, I was beginning my transformation into Katie, and my friends had no idea what they were getting into.
Tina, did you just change?
Hi. It's not Tina. It's Katie. Tina's evil clone. You can tell I'm not Tina because I have different clothes and my hair is up. Obviously. As you all may or may not remember, you have opted into the fun and games options. The fun comes after 8 p.m., but the games, they start here. I have the real Tina locked away in a virtual lockbox on her phone. And I intend to kill her.
What? Katie, why?
No!
But don't worry, dear friends. I'll keep the birthday girl alive for exactly 1 more hour. Solve the clues and find the phone's passcode, and I'll let her out. If you can't free her by then, well, I guess she won't be turning 23 tomorrow.
What?
The timer starts when I share the first clue. Come to me when you think you've solved it. Are you ready?
As one would expect, they were panicked, but they were determined to get me out. All they had to do was solve the clues and find the passcode before time ran out. After solving a preliminary maze puzzle, they received a link to the rest of the puzzle, a blog with posts that they would have to look up until the final post was revealed. Now, to be honest, I made the first step a little bit difficult. I added a minor red herring in the form of the keyword cipher, but the real next step was hidden in the bold and underlined words. The bold word's first letter spelled out C-A-G-E, the next post, while the underlined word spelled out ukulele, which would lead to a post explaining how the strings of a ukulele, G-C-E-A, can be rearranged to form the word cage. And if they looked in a Zoom call, they would have noticed that I had a ukulele with me. The next post contained an excerpt from Alice in Wonderland with bold numbers, which should have led them to 311215. And they were almost there until they got heavily sidetracked.
What can we use these numbers for?
3, first,
Maybe for like
1,
the Caesar cipher,
second.
if
They're
you
all
change it, like,
numbers.
the alphabet 3 letters to the left or to the right. How many blog posts are there? Maybe we have to read in that order of the blog posts?
There's a lot of blog posts, don't try.
Can't help but notice the date in like the search bar. I wonder if we replace those numbers.
If you asked me what happened, I wouldn't know. They figured out what the numbers were, but then they thought that there was an additional step to it. I wouldn't blame them. Anything's possible. Eventually, I took pity on them and just told them to look up the numbers directly.
You are definitely overthinking this.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you just try searching 311215?
Oh,
That's true.
I mean,
This led them to a simple Morse code phrase, which would lead them to their first major breakthrough, a video message from me. Oh, it worked! Go me! I only have so much time. I want to tell you a secret, but be careful. Discretion is key. Katie can't know about this. Being stuck in the phone means I'm able to poke around inside, so if you're able to keep going through this weird website for just a little bit longer, I might be able to find the passcode you need. Uh-oh. Seems like I'm losing connection. Hey! Have you heard about the keyword cipher? It's my favorite kind of cipher. It seems like it could really help you in this situation. Oh god, no. In case you didn't pick that up, that was a keyword cipher with the keyword being discretion. One small catch though. All the posts before this one had some sort of encrypted phrase, most of which weren't very useful.
This means nothing doesn't look cool. Tina! Okay, the all-star one.
the All-Star!
Let's try all of them.
But the welcome post did have something.
What was the
Yeah,
first
wasn't there a
one?
first one? Under ukulele and cage?
No, not ukulele. It was
Oh, then
welcome
cage,
page, yeah.
right? Oh, the welcome one.
It better not be the same thing.
Impressive, very impressive, but you're running out of time. Did you try Sun, Moon, Rising?
Should have been simple enough. Find my sun, moon, rising in astrology. Minor problem, they looked up the phrase sun, moon, rising and accidentally found an excerpt from Jane Eyre.
Okay, I'm assuming this is either really intense fan fiction or this is something she copy and pasted from a story.
I wouldn't call Jane Eyre intense fan fiction.
This was supposed to be a false lead post for a math question. We'll talk about that one later. After reviewing their previous posts, they finally accepted one hint at the precious cost of 5 minutes, where I redirected them back to the proper Sun Moon Rising post. At this point, time was trickling away, and the other friends who opted for just fun began to show up, like Madeline and Ariel, who quickly hid. That's when they found the math.
Why are you making us do math?
Math!
If they did their proper pendoffs, they would have ended up with 60,27060. I even helped out with question number 3 because I know that I'm the only one who even vaguely remembers derivatives and calculus. And I also gave some gentle guidance to put the numbers together instead of adding them.
But the answer
What
is
is the answer? I don't know what the answer is.
The answer's 60!
60, I was right, it's 60!
Look, I could maintain the integrity of my puzzle, or I could let my friends win. And I really wanted my friends to win. So, with my last bit of help, they discovered the final video clue. Oh, yes! Did it again! I got blocked last time, so I had to find a new way around. So, anyway, listen. I think I figured it out. The passcode to unlock my phone is 4 numbers, right? That means it has to be numbers of some significance to Katie. What those numbers are, I'm not quite so sure. My best guess is that it has to do with my birthday, 1398, but I already tried putting that in myself and had no such luck. But here, look up inverse, and I think you might find something there. I believe in you. From there, they found the final blog post. The final clue hinted that the password was my birthday backwards. My friends thought about every single number combination that could work, but with less than 10 minutes remaining, the time for speculation was short.
So I'm thinking the password might spell TKKT.
Well, I was thinking the password.
Oh,
Oh, that's true actually. I was thinking about the numbers 2023 because that's 8:23 p.m.
And then special guest Madalena came in to save the day.
She said it had to do with her birthday, and then it's saying mirrored characters, so I think it might be her birthday, but mirrored.
Nice.
Oh,
With passcode in hand, all that had to be done was to put it in.
I can't see her. What's happening?
You had saved the day.
Well done.
Bring Tina back. Go away, Katie. No one likes you.
And that was it. I changed back into normal Tina and played Jackbox games with my friends in the fun part of the night.
Hi. Yay.
Birthday girl, where the heck is Tina?
It's me.
That was so stressful. Why would you put us through so much pain?
I don't know. You invited yourself into this.
I didn't know I would have to do math.
Anyways, how are you doing?
Not well. Not well. Katie kind of did a number
Emotionally
on me.
distressed after that. No.
All in all, I had a good birthday, even with the world the way that it is, especially in the current news cycle. I was so grateful for my friends who could come spend a few hours making jokes about Matt's podcast. Matt has a podcast, by the way. It's called Are Your Parents Proud of You, available on all streaming platforms. Carly, Jess, and Will did really well in the escape room. I think a major component of escape rooms is about teamwork and knowing how escape rooms usually function. Because it was the first time working as a group in this setting, things became a bit disorganized and their imaginations ran wild with the possible meanings behind my cryptic clues. If I were to do this again, I wouldn't. But if I did, I would either make it a bit shorter or a bit more straightforward. The accidental Jane Eyre red herring was definitely because I had an oversight in what possible phrases people would search up. I did a test run with my roommate earlier that week, but I really didn't anticipate all of the possibilities. Regardless, this was still a fun way to spend the last 2 months after my previous creative endeavor. Things that are currently in the works. I'm finally making a channel trailer after 4 years. That's exciting. I'm also taking part in a challenge to listen to every single Broadway musical from 1950 to 2020. And yes, that does mean every single Broadway show. At least the ones that haven't been lost to time. I'm thinking of doing a monthly tier rating, so we'll see how that goes. While I don't like being overly optimistic about things just because it's a new year, I am cautiously hopeful of what's to come. I hope you are too. Okay, bye.